Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dark Heresy. Last time, our misadventurous investigators. Well, I wouldn't really call it a misadventure anymore.
No, we did
because
great.
it was quite successful. Other than, Ceiko having to demonstrate the wonders of auto-defenestration, which was a low light.
It wasn't auto. I got forced out the window, to be honest.
Well, you were trying to...
I was going to do that anyway, but he did it for me. At the point, it's not auto defenestration, it's just defenestration.
You were jumping to try to dodge. He hit you and that propelled you out. It's really, something that we would need to get the lawyers in and have a proper, injury assessment to determine fault.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Yeah. You now have a gang boy and a gang girl. Congratulations, you can rub them on each other and breed a whole gang.
Is that
how that
No,
works?
we're killing the second one. Eventually.
God, you sound like Death Snips.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clearly, you've never been hungover, Savin.
I haven't, actually, no.
I know.
Neither have I.
It's,
I tell you.
It's an astringent to the soul.
You get this wonderful taste of stomach acid after you throw your guts out on the toilet. It's great.
Nice.
You're gonna feel like you're dying for a solid 2 hours, but then you're gonna straighten out.
Fun.
Gonna get on the roll 20.
Yeah. So, yeah. Currently the gang is a little bit split up, with about half of you in the car with Jonas, and the other half lugging an almost dead arbitrator and an actually very fucking dead, still good job DCL assassin.
Oh, I must have watched that.
I mean, chopped his head clean off after bullying him.
Yeah,
bully.
that wasn't a fucking execution. That was just savage bullying. You shoved him in a locker, took his lunch money.
Nerd.
Yep, and in this case, his lunch money was a couple of xenotech items. A stealth field generator, and a giant plasma bomb.
And then his actual cool Imperial tech, honestly.
Yeah, he was pretty heavily kitted.
Plasma bomb similar to the one that took out the subtle, I assume.
Yep. And a stealth field generator similar to that which you saw evidence of in the footage.
Someone was trying to tie up loose ends.
Yep. And then he fucked it. Really bad.
He ran into DCL.
Fucking heretics.
Technically speaking, he ran into me, and then he ran into DCL. I don't count.
He ran into you, teabagged you, and then DCL avenged you.
And
He was too
teabagged him.
busy teabagging. I've seen this in Halo before.
It's true.
You
Yeah.
gotta have situational awareness when you're teabagging.
Taunt to get bodied. DCL knows that one.
Alright.
Yep.
In any event, so what is the plan for dealing with Ceiko? I would strongly suggest you do not have a badly injured person in arbitrator armor walk on foot through gang territory.
No, we're taking off the arbitrator armor.
Well,
And-
I mean, we already had an extraction plan. I have the entire map of the sewers and an earpiece.
Are we gonna
Okay.
get another injured member through the sewers so he can contract pox?
It's
No,
fine.
it's
I
fine.
can fix
I have-
that.
I also have a medic in Mechadendrite.
Yeah,
We just didn't have a time for me to use it yet.
yeah. Our toaster
Okay.
is just close by. I meet up with a rendezvous point and wait before going in deeper and giving my teammates the aids.
Okay. So you
That's
can.
how we use the floor to color a toaster now.
Mean.
So yeah. Would you like to actually make the first aid roll then? Or just rub? Okay. So first aid restores your intelligence bonus plus your degrees of success. What is your int bonus?
5.
Damn.
Okay. Although actually, you don't have superior Chirurgeon, do you?
No. I only took one rank of
Immersion?
Medicaid so I could use.
Yeah, it's just there's this big problem called the negative for being critically damaged.
I mean, I still rolled a 14 out of target of 60.
And I
yeah,
think
but
you
you
need more
didn't
degrees
apply
of
the
success
negative 60.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So, you're not going to actually restore any wounds to him, but you do have a Medicaid Mechadendrite. You can just suture him up so he doesn't get poop in his blood water.
Okay.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
They may bleed, but we'll keep them from festering at least.
Good, I don't get any Nurgle diseases.
Not today, Nurgle.
That's the second time someone screamed "Not today, Chaos God" in one of the.
Well, I'm glad to be a part of that chain.
I did "Not Today" Zinch at the beginning of Warhammer Fantasy.
Well, now that we have them all suited up, let us make our way back.
Yeah. There is something else, though. First off, Baltus, could you be a darling and roll me a, Well, you don't have telepathy at all, do you? No, nothing in that discipline.
No, I do not.
Do you have any divination?
No.
Okay, so could you be
God,
here and
you're
roll me
worst.
a, -10 Psyniscience test?
What page is healing critical damage? Negative 60 is insane.
Yeah. It's a -10 for each point of critical damage he's taken, and he's taken 8.
Yeah. I nearly died.
I mean, you burned a fate point, so.
Exactly. That's why nearly.
Got as close to dying as you possibly could.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
the,
Wamu.
The modifiers are on page 109/110, Stray. The special uses for Medicaid.
Yeah, I'm on it now. Thank you.
Is this worth a reroll?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think he was asking the party.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've been reading up. I'm not paying attention to what you're doing right now. What are you doing?
I don't. I'm just rolling a Psyniscience test at a -10.
What was the
Just
what
it's
was the build up to that?
Me asking him to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there was like he didn't try to do anything.
It's apropos of nothing.
This is a sort of reactionary thing being
Oh,
done
yeah.
by Baltus.
Damn. I do get that for free, but also I suck at it apparently.
Is this the witch sense merit or
Yeah.
talent? God, there's a different word for every single game.
Warp sense.
Warp sense, that was it.
Yeah.
Well, unless you feel like 3's your lucky number.
You can't reroll a reroll.
Oh.
At least not a fate reroll. You can fate reroll some other rerolls, but a fate reroll is final.
I thought if you I thought if you got a reroll for free, you could reroll that.
Yeah.
All right.
In any case, so Baltus isn't gonna detect anything, but those of you that are in the car, so that would be Juno, Rowe, Baltus, and Casa. Do any of you have awareness at +10 or better?
I don't have
No.
awareness at all.
Is everyone awareness right here, right now?
Ooh, that sucks.
I had an awareness at +10, but actually,
But you're in the
So do I.
sewer.
I just have
all-
it trained, much like most of my stuff.
All right. In the future, let's make sure that anyone who has good awareness is in one part of two parties. If we split up.
It's fine.
Alright.
We don't need to
So-
know that we're being pursued.
So, yeah. Even though you don't have it at +10, you do still get to roll. It's just, if you had it at +10, I'd have given it to you for free.
hey, still a chance.
I
What,
buy
you
a
could buy into it,
success.
Wow.
I guess I'll
Good job,
wait
Seth.
to see if anybody else succeeds, but yeah, I'll probably just buy a success.
So
Snips?
the rest of you,
My rolls are just getting progressively worse.
you're that. Yeah, but you don't have to roll that. Oh wait, no, you're in the car with them, aren't you?
Yeah, Snips
Yeah.
is in the car. Also Bob.
So Snips, Bob,
Bob
either
roll.
of you have awareness?
I don't
Look
have
right
awareness.
underneath.
Roll it anyway.
Unless, of course, your awareness is 20, then just don't bother.
Hey, 20% chance.
No, if your awareness is 20 and it's not trained, you have a 1% chance.
1% is 1%.
Yeah. So, Juno, are you going to buy in?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy in.
Alright. Actually, so, yeah. So you are driving away from the gang territory back to your little den. Notice, as you get closer, the streets are emptier than they were before. You just pick up a general sense of something having spooked the locals.
Maybe it was all the sniper and gunfire.
Does it get worse the closer we get to our base, or is it just
Yes.
like... I see.
And yeah, as you're going, Jonas will pipe. Hey, this don't look like the route to the superhighway. You wanted that turn back there.
Yeah, I know, but take a look around. The streets are empty as sin. Something's wrong. I'm gonna deviate from the route a bit.
You know what
You
they could have
say
placed
so.
on those damn highways? Sentinels. Still paranoid about those damn things.
God. Let's see. We need a backup rally point, or just somewhere to be that isn't our former base.
Unfortunately, unless Eloa has a way of contacting you guys, you are
She-
completely cut off.
No,
Okay.
you guys have a combine, at least one.
I don't.
Oh,
I do, and I handed it to you.
Alright, I do have a comm bead. I forget, was it crappy and could only do one thing?
No,
No.
Okay.
You got
that
slapped
was you
for
who
asking
tried to do
for
that.
one.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm just trying to think, have we been anywhere other than the hotel and the transit hub? I guess there's the brothel. but I don't really want to
go set up your inquisitorial HQ in a strip club. It's great.
I mean,
Or better to cleanse sin, if not in a bed of sin.
To be fair, we rumbled a guy who probably knew where Cassa's secret hideout was anyways, and since you guys didn't kill him...
I mean, we scared him good enough to the point where we were relatively sure that he wouldn't backstab us. So if I was to pay save money on what's going wrong, I don't think it would be him.
We gained him as an enemy.
I mean, yeah, but just because someone's an enemy doesn't mean they want to slap back at you immediately.
They did scrutinize him at the time, and he was very scared.
alright. I think the play here is actually to get on the superhighway and like try and find the first rest stop or something, or like the first abandoned building off the road. 'Cause fuck, we really don't have anywhere else to go, and I don't want to walk into this all by myself. And by myself, I mean with like half the party and an enemy who's probably pretty tough on his own.
I mean, I'm heading there underground.
Yeah, with a critically injured guy.
HQ is compromised. I repeat, HQ is compromised.
Confirmed.
Be advised, we are currently rerouting.
By what evidence do you know that we've been rumbled?
Shit's weird, dog. Just a hunch. We'll advise.
We've left machine spirits and xenotech back there. We cannot abandon the place.
I say such things over an open channel, Haas.
It's not an open channel. We're on using inquisitorial encrypted channel.
I know, but still, someone could have hacked into it because the guys hunting us down might also be inquisitors.
Okay, Juno's gonna tap her comm bead and say, I'm gonna drive around a bit. I think someone's tailing us, so I'll try and lose him. And she will do just that. She's just gonna drive around the area a bit and give our nerds time to get within striking distance of our base before we can go in there.
Strangle and drug. Strangle and subdue the charge. I will send my servo skull up ahead.
Indeed. And if they are there and we're in need of cleaning before we leave, I can make an attempt.
Remember, now there is nothing... Come speak to me soon. We have things to discuss.
Was that to me or to you? To other
I'm
parties?
standing next to you.
Yeah. I was just making
Why would I say come speak to me soon when we're looking at each other?
Making sure. But yes, if our base is compromised and we have intel and gear that we must either recover or eliminate, then I'm at least willing to scout out and see how bad the enemy encampment is, assuming there is one.
Well, Merzendi, the father made a good point. So it's now time to be increasingly vague.
Yes, I did. The assassin didn't pull his gear out of his damn ass.
I don't think I caught anything before damn ass.
No, I can't understand a word Snippy's saying.
You don't?
No.
Okay. You guys are bad at understanding both Greeks and hungover people. I shall translate.
At the same time, yeah.
That assassin didn't get all his sweet gear out of thin air.
Indeed, he might have backup. For as well armed and skilled as he was, I doubt he was alone. Not completely.
Well, if we got the Inquisition on our ass, boys, I think we might be in for a raise.
In my experience, the hypothesis of fear is often more terrifying than what is actually real. Let us go and see what the situation is.
Damn poetic, you know that.
Physician. Do you remember the entry point we used on our first day here? Physician.
Yes.
I'm thinking. Do you mean like the entry point to the starport or to the base?
The first entry point we used to get into the sewers. It was really close. It was close enough to the base. We're pretty far away.
Okay, then yeah. Yes, I remember.
We will meet you there. One among our number needs your ministration.
Oh, shit.
Try not to bleed too much, my brother. You might still be needed by the Emperor yet.
How bad off is he?
Critical.
I would have assumed him dead, had he not still been fighting.
My arts have done as much as they can.
Understood.
Alright. So...
Fucking Merz.
Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll give the murder team time to get to that point, then we'll roll up, and then we gank Jonas.
Alright. He is, in fact, not particularly dangerous. He is a face.
Nice.
You can... You don't need to even make any rolls to just beat him up repeatedly.
Just all of a sudden, the father just puts a bag over his head and just chokes him out for a while. And just as Juno was offering to let him pick the next radio station,
There
saw it coming.
is... I will gesture everyone closer and into a place where we won't be overheard. There is no reason to obscure the badge of our office now, either with him or whoever we are about to confront. They all must die.
Right. Speaking of dying, Ceiko, come here. Lay down. This isn't a proper field hospital, but I need to get you stabilized as quick as possible. Juno
Yes,
starts
please.
fucking about in her medical bag.
I thank you for these words, Mechanicus Eloa. Now I can show my pride and servitude fully.
Juno, after you are done, maybe you would like to impress upon Casa who she has joined with, and the duty of an agent of the Golden Throne.
Oh, thank goodness. I was 50-50. You were secret arch heretics, or, you know.
Juno just crosses her arms at Eloa like, good job, idiot.
First of all, it's secret. Second of all, we're in a location where we won't be overheard. Second of all, she's going to need to know as an asset or immediately be killed.
No, I mean, like, you were asking me to tell her, and you just blurted it out in front of her.
But the thing is, Agent of the Golden Throne can mean one of 3 different things.
Alright, let's see. So, I have my medical kit, I have my talent, got LOA assisting. Does Casa know Medicaid by any chance?
Yep.
Sweet. Plus 60. Here we go. Huh. Oh, hey, look, I passed.
Wow! Imagine that!
I was expecting 100s. Hey, man.
What's your int bonus?
My imp bonus is currently a 4.
Okay. So, look at his mighty health bar and rejoice.
How many hit points does Ceiko have?
1.
12. Well, currently 1, but out of 12.
Yeah, okay. I could give him at most 2.
You amaze me,
Let's
Juno.
not.
But I can
Cause a
give
blood
you
rain
2.
again.
Thank you,
Oh.
Graves, but these are talents hard earned. Nothing special from me.
Had we your hands back on my planet, there would be many brothers we could have saved.
If
Oh.
you would, give Casa the short version, and then we must go.
Right, alright. While everyone's kitting up and, I guess, probably like stretchering Ceiko away or setting him up somewhere so he doesn't bleed all over himself, Juno will do the whole like arm around the shoulder thing and lead Cass off ways and give her the talk.
I suppose I shall leave this body here for now, until he's returned for it.
Put it in the car.
Oh wait, can I
We're
reach the
keeping
car?
that. No, put it in the trunk.
I mean, if I can reach the trunk, I thought we were like in a sewer.
No,
hiding away right
we're together now.
Yeah, you went to the bit of the sewer with a manhole and
Yeah, so-
presumably climbed up.
Oh, okay. I thought we were all hiding in the sewer still. Yeah, I'll put it in the car. Put it in the back.
Yeah, we are keeping that car 100%.
So
Free
it's
car.
I'm at least keeping some of his gear on me just in case.
blah blah blah. Welcome to the Big Eye. Blah blah blah. We're alien hunters. Blah blah blah. Xenos. Now let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured y'all were something like that. I mean, don't get a fancy girl like you. Ceiko, a priest and a tech priest all working together. Normally.
Yes, we are an eclectic bunch. But there is room for all walks in life. Juno will gesture vaguely towards Graves and Ceiko, the feral worlder and the cop.
It was a death world, really. But they mixed too uncomfortably.
Yeah, your world was a little bit more feral than others.
We don't like to talk. We don't like to speak of the Muff Wars. Dark times, though.
The Yif Wars.
Yes. Graves will smile at her when she returns. Be like, now that you know, you may serve openly the light of the Emperor. Congratulations. You have been blessed.
Is she filled in?
Yes, we are good to go.
Welcome to the Warband, Acolyte. Let's move.
Do I get a hat?
Juno will take off her habit and just put it on Cass's head, and then take her own like one of 20 or 30 extra habits and put it on herself.
Does she get a what?
A hat. I never thought of that. I'll have to requisition one later.
We're gonna be sticking out like a sore thumb.
Of course.
We're going to be walking around in the sewers and counter-ambushing whoever's there. We must retrieve the technology we have collected so far, kill whoever has infiltrated the position, if anyone, and eliminate any evidence of our involvement. I suggest Prometheus.
I simply hope whoever comes after us now is not as disappointing as the last.
Speaking of going after them, do remember that we put a grenade in the door. Don't trigger our own trap, please.
Thank you. This old memory does fade.
But yes, Prometheum time. We'll rack the whatever charging handle or whatever on the flamer.
You just press a button on the side and it switches from red to green.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, no, wouldn't it be from green to red for fire?
That's not how turning things on works, and you know it.
Sorry, I'm not a tech priest.
Behind me, my friends.
No, it has a little salamander's mark on it.
Ceiko, are you fit to follow us? I would hate to exacerbate your wounds. Any impact is likely to put you on the ground now.
I'm still injured heavily, but I think... I don't know, honestly.
Just follow at a distance, perhaps. That sniper rifle of yours gives you nigh unlimited range.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not too far a distance. Father Rowe, leave the server skull to watch over Ceiko.
Will do.
I will send my own ahead to scout.
What are we doing about Jonas? Don't know how long he'll stay out for.
Well, we
I
are
have-
going to our safe house, so might as well drag him along. The worst that happens is a stray bullet hits him, but I can fix that.
I'll be sticking with him and Ceiko.
I still
Back
have-
to the party.
I still have some injections of narcotics if needs must.
Ah. I like the answer that involves drugs. More reliable.
Drugs are a precious resource. Don't waste them.
Hmm.
That's why I said needs must.
Fair enough. Keep watch on him. Make sure he does not interfere with the cleansing that is to be done.
Yes. So, shall we?
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Graves will... Oh, I guess... We can disable our own trap without a check, right?
Well, let's, before we get that far, let's see if there are people, like, waiting outside of it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but you are not going to have to be concerned about the frag grenade.
Was someone else concerned about it?
Yeah.
The frag grenade is a party popper to let us know that people have rumbled us.
So anyway, yeah, you head towards it. Oh, you're sending your servo skull to scout. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They are rather ubiquitous everywhere, even in the sewers.
Yeah. So, how are you gonna get it to report back to you? Like, actually just float all the way back, or?
It's instantly send it back to my brain as long as it's within 30 meters.
Okay, fair enough. I thought you needed an MIU for that.
No. The MIU is for, like, basically unlimited range. But regularly. I think we had this conversation last time, but hang on, I'm literally on the page for it. And let me just scroll a little bit too, because tech priests normally get in this game unitask mechadendrite. What I have done is I rolled to make it a multitask mechadendrite.
Yeah, okay. So, Auger Servo Skull, it's only 10 meters, but it's still 10 more meters than your eyes.
Oh, okay, 10 meters. Yeah. So basically, if I want lots of range, I need the MIU. But
Yeah. Alright, so you can send it out, and through the Servo Skull, you'll see that there are a couple of huge searchlights set up around the suicide entry point, connected to a pair of servitors who, for their other arm, have heavy bolters.
Excuse me, Nani the fuck?
heavy bolters.
Did the
Yeah,
fucking Arbites find our hideout?
they do indeed have the arbitrator emblem in the center of their heavily armored chests.
Oh, okay. So, if we whip out our Inquisition badges or whatever, we can kind of just walk all over this riot. Or is it like a jurisdiction thing and they might fuck us up?
No. We can. The problem is, it's time to balance subtlety versus influence. Because we can swing our Inquisition dick around. First of all, no one ever claims to be the Inquisition unless they're in the Inquisition, because that's suicide.
A lot of things, however, are suicide and are done anyway.
So, is there another entrance?
It's a transit hub.
Yeah, topside.
I find myself tickled by the irony.
Well, I don't think we want to abandon all our equipment in there, so...
There is Xenos heretical equipment that, in the wrong hands, can corrupt and pervert. We cannot leave it here. They must either be
not to the hands of the initiated.
They must either be made to bow, or they must be killed.
Yeah, I don't really want to get shot at by a heavy bolter.
As our brothers and fellow servants of the Emperor, I'd like them to see the errors of their ways before they must be put down for the greater good.
We do not need we do not need to confront the heavy bolters. There is a servo school with a vox.
Very well.
Ah. And yes, announce our arrival. If you would please.
Well, honestly, in this situation, it would be Father Rowe, but the thing is, I think Snippy's too sick to go on one of his Inquisition rampages.
I can try.
Please don't, you'll hurt
The
yourself.
robots are better interacted by you and Eloa. I can try my charm on the humans.
Alright. Then we'll let Eloa take point on the stop the Inquisitions here.
Unless Eloa gives me some dumb mass activation codes from dear side. Because I can do it. I can do it. I believe in me.
What's your call?
Okay. So since I am the one with the Lord Hailer, Servo Skull. God, I'm sure they're gonna shoot at me. If I go first.
Just
No,
sit behind a fucking corner and then yell at them.
We're not going to... No, we're going to send the servo school out to yell at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to walk into their line of fire. That would be dumb.
I mean, I have some stuff prepared if you want, but...
Alright, from a safe distance I will send forth the Servo Skull to announce our presence and request to speak with their leader, as this is a matter of utmost importance.
I think unless you use the words Inquisition, we're not going to get anywhere.
Of course, this is what I meant by announcing our presence. We are members of the Imperial Inquisition, specifically Ordo Xen, and we have the credentials to prove it. Now they may lay low their arms and let us walk in, or face the wrath of the Emperor. How do the clankers respond?
The servitors make no response.
The servitors won't make any response. What we're doing is trying to shout to the door, guys.
Tell the servitors to go find their dads. Come on now.
And then there is a little whine, and the twin heavy bolters just tilt about 10 degrees downwards, pointing now towards the shit water instead of the avenue of your approach.
Also, Merz, while we're doing that, I want to make sure our newest best friend doesn't run off anyway. So it's about this moment where the show drops, all the lies, all the veils we had set up for the ganger, and guns are pointed.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, he
Thank
was
God.
knocked out.
Yeah, Jonas is knocked out and Cass is on board with us. We're good.
I'll still take point, just in
also-
case.
He's even still knocked out. He doesn't wake up at that comic moment.
Perfect then. I shall work towards the door.
Nope, Graves is taking point, just in case.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, your second grenade also went off, and well, there is a little splash of blood. Yours was apparently slightly more potent.
So, well, oh, wait, no. Brilliant idea. Before we go, sister,
Yes.
shed your disguise.
Oh, goody. Wait, we're in the sewer. It's going to get filth. Oh, never mind.
Walk
Juno-
on the side where the pavement is.
Even that is filthy. Juno will, however, step up and then she'll pull on her proper, like, sister habit and get all that
Garnets,
situated.
Your garments may be filthy, but what's important is that your soul is cleansed and clean.
My soul is as clean as it can be, but my nose would appreciate a lack of stench regardless.
Bob, we don't have any crack grenades.
We don't need crack grenades. We just wiggled our inquisitorial dick out.
Yeah, we're taking a huge subtlety loss, but it's a gamble, especially because we can't have that xenotech being confiscated and taken to the tower, to the Hall of Justice.
We also don't want to open fire on arbitrators.
Right.
Yeah. Let's,
Good.
so,
So, situated, Juno will walk out immediately behind Graves.
Alright, so I'm just gonna pull you across to this map. Yeah. It is indeed arbitrators, not people who have just stolen arbitrator servitors. Unless they've also stolen arbitrator armor, arbitrator weapons, arbitrator badges, and the steely-eyed look of judicial disgust that all arbitrators are issued with.
Can confirm.
Hello. I see you found our trap. Apologies.
it was not meant for you.
The leading arbitrator is a woman, her helmet under one arm. Ceiko at least will recognize that she has a judge's badge. Some of you others might as well. I'm not sure how well you know Imperial uniforms. She nods. Yeah. He should have seen it coming.
We have gone through great pains to conceal our existence. Remember that those who allow the alien to live shares in the crime of its existence. And here, the bloody work of the Inquisition is done.
I trust your men have not touched anything.
So, let me start with this. When we launched the raid here, we did not know that this was an inquisitorial safe house. our intelligence indicated that this was a warehouse owned by a ganger named Jonas.
Meet Jonas. Juno will jerk her thumb towards the unconscious guy we're tracking.
That makes sense.
Yes. You'll have to forgive us. Our other impromptu spring cleaning, if you will.
Yes, we were just on our way back to drill his kneecaps.
Right. I suppose you'd be the ones that let one of my men know about the entryway from the starport to the sewer levels.
It is not our intention to overstep into your jurisdiction.
She
And
holds
when
up
we
her
can-
hand there. Please. You really do not need to apologize for being efficient.
I am not apologizing. I am merely explaining our purpose. We are here on business, yes, but we have no intention of walking over official business. And where we can help, we can. But those less strong of spirit might want to leave now.
She smirks at that, nods. Yeah. I've never seen how the Inquisition does it, but I am familiar with interrogations.
You may stay if you wish. Now that this position has been compromised, after we are done, it will be destroyed.
After all, they have no reason to wince away for what must be done. Those who've fallen out of the Emperor's lights are less than human, and thus deserve no mercy or pity.
The heretic only finds mercy in their destruction, but in death they cease to offend the Emperor.
Well said.
Well, arbitrator, if you wish to be a part, then fine. But I have a dissection to begin upon a most foul heretic's corpse. I believe
Yes.
they'll take Jonas into the living quarters.
Yes. I shall go and fetch it, now that matters have been settled.
Casa, come with me.
Juno,
Yes, ma'am.
I believe some of these arbitrators are in need of medical assistance.
Far and away ahead of you, Father.
We're all right. Had it coming for not seeing the trap.
Correct mindset. You'll learn well from that.
Perhaps, but there is no need to risk infection when there is a hospitaller here. Now come, pull those breastplates aside. Let me staunch the blood.
It's almost as if hospitaller is a magic word.
Yes, good.
They seem almost a little too eager to get your hands all over them.
I'm sure.
It's not like Hospitalis porn is the second most popular, right behind Toaster.
Alright, I guess I'll just roll 3d100s, because... Almost failed twice, that's amazing.
I'm interested to see what you will find, Eloa. Despite how handily I managed to deal with him, he was rather equipped Had I not dealt with the hordes of Xenos back in my home world, I would have had no chance of defending against this flurry.
We will dissect whatever, no doubt, damaged machine spirits that he has been infused with and cleanse them, and then catalog any Xenos ones.
You'll have to forgive me for whatever rests within the torso. I tried to be considerate, making sure my blows landed where they would do least damage. To the machinery, at least.
It should be fine. Although, now that we have been discovered by the Justicars, this may not have been the worst outcome. If we can create an alliance between the Justicars and ourselves and keep it secret, we may have a advantage. But again, we are the Inquisition. We must be cautious in who we trust.
Your mind spins circles faster than mine. But I shall take your word on it.
After we are done, we must use Promethium and burn away all traces of our involvement. Even the smallest skin flake can be detected if they have Archaeotech in their Hall of Justice.
All right, then. It wouldn't be the first time I've set fire to a new place I've come to like. But here, let me let you get to business.
Okay, so are we gonna leap over to the other party then? We take it up a good, 10 minutes.
I mean, since you have to, since you're the one on the time limit, I think we'll get Eloa things done first. But I also need to step away very quickly, grab a drink and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Same
that
here.
means I
Be
can
right
take
back.
a pee-pee.
I need to check the door.
I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't planning to be this blitzed today.
Isn't there still riots going on in Greece?
Oh man,
near
I don't
where
wanna
you're
talk about that right now. It gets worse. So much worse. And it's all Turkey's fault. On a more pleasant note, we got Jonas, we got him alive, we got the assassin, and we did not get into a shootout with the Arbites. We are displaying good levels of competence here, people.
Yeah, we must be doing something horribly wrong that we just can't see because everything's going far too well.
I disagree. The last parts were due to sheer luck. This part was due to basically the FBI walking in on us, and we're the CIA.
Wait, is this some kind of crossover episode?
I mean, I'm not sure we need to worry about our subtlety that much at this point. I mean, they've lost their commander, lead agent.
That's never a good thing to say.
And I'm just saying, I think we're about done here.
Subtlety isn't just on one planet, though.
What?
Especially if they're intercommunicating with astropaths, we could be rumbled across we could get rumbled across the entire Gothic sector if we're not careful.
Oh,
Feel like you're dramatically overestimating our opposition here.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm playing the game how it's meant to be played.
We need
yeah,
to do something pretty fucking stupid in order to get hauled across the entire fucking
Or
space.
just something bold. Literally, everyone knows that one Inquisitor that just started glassing worlds.
Okay, is it?
So subtlety is normally subsector wide.
Oh.
So yes, we're going to try very hard. We've just burst the bubble on some of our subtlety here, but we might be able to keep it contained if these guys are actually loyal Justicar and not heretics.
Man, why the fuck is subtlety subsector wide?
Because we're the office of the Inquisition, the most feared unit of the Imperium ever.
Yeah. And also, among people who are important, whether they're on the side of good or evil, the Imperial, like, subsectors are a lot smaller to them than you think. Like, but like when you go up to the sector and segmentum scale, it's very big. But a subsector is, it's all very closely connected with each other.
Okay.
And
So it's maybe like 1 or 2 stars then?
And on top of that, the Inquisition is one of 3 that can call Exterminatus on worlds. The other 2 being Chapter Masters and
I'm not
Astra
talking about
Military
like
General.
our influence. I'm talking about like the ability of the average idiot in this setting to communicate on an interstellar level.
Astropaths, man. They use psychics.
But that would involve our opposition having access to astropaths.
And if they're influential enough, they do.
If.
Or with enough money, they do.
And we must always assume that our enemy is much more well connected than we know. And on top of that, that's not too far out of the realm of expectations, given that our enemy's big boy, their bishop, had stealth field technology.
And a lot of xenotech. Like, even the assassin had a proper plasma bomb on.
We're
him.
wading through
Something
people
they
that
could
clearly have some dick to spread around, so yes, subtlety is important.
Oh, yeah, I just got back.
So, Eloa will communicate quietly to Father Rowe about the importance of these Justicars knowing that we are on their side, but they should keep our involvement quiet, because we must move silently. We will extend them the courtesy of observing as we go about our business, but after we leave, everything must be purged and we must begin the hunt again.
Okay.
Where we can, we will aid them in, in their endeavor. But there are some things that should be best left to the Inquisition, as not to tarnish their souls.
Can I abbreviate that talk with a charm check?
Yeah.
I will
Can I get a
assist.
+10 for having Juno?
Because Juno is being an extra good girl, she'll count as a +20.
Yay!
Thank you. I think that is a sufficient check.
Yeah. However,
Be us.
yeah. But, the female arbitrator who, you'll be able to learn is Judex Intelligencer Hannigan. I'll make a comment in reply to... If you are trying to stay quiet, maybe keep a better leash on him. She'll nod towards Baltus.
Yeah, Yes,
was
that
the
was
one
an
and only
unexpected complication. One that I will make personally sure is never repeated, lest he suffers the tortures of a damned.
Casa, would you
sorry,
close
what?
the Casa, would you close the door? Nikodemus is yelling again.
One cannot control the warp nor its foul energies, but he can be damn sure. Our friend here will abstain from using them so carelessly in the future, especially in big public areas.
Yes, we have debated this ad nauseum. Let's not start this again.
I am still angry.
Oh, you're still No, not talking about this anymore. Anyway. Officer,
So-
or Justicar Hannigan, was it? Judge? I'm sorry, I'm not spoken to the Arbites in person before.
Judex Intelligence.
Udex Intelligencer, yes, sorry. Since you're here and all, I don't suppose you know anything about the bombing that happened a few weeks ago now?
Yeah, like 3 weeks, I think.
About 3 weeks ago, as you might imagine, we have a vested interest in what transpired that day, and we arrived a bit too late to have a full investigation of the crime scene.
Yeah, I've had my men looking into it. It's following up on that led us here.
So, we believe we have the culprit in there. Jerk a thumb towards where he's getting cut up. But he certainly had friends.
And enemies.
Yes, like Jonas here, who he was trying to tie up as a loose end. If you have a file on this criminal organization of Jonas's, that would be much appreciated. His network was clearly... Juno will, run a ring of her fingers all the way up to her elbow in this plot.
Yeah, I can, I'm more than happy to fully cooperate. Acolyte, right?
Yes, my name is Juno. A pleasure. She'll extend a hand.
Oh.
Introduce yourself up as part of your order. Do it. There's a lot of clout if you come from Holy Terra.
Okay, yes. Juno will give the full, of XYZ comment, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got some pretty substantial files on the R8 cartel. They're not just a local phenomenon.
So we've heard. It is most unfortunate. Means our investigation may be branching out to other worlds soon.
Would not surprise me. But yes, they've normally kept their noses relatively clean, just minor smuggling, protection, planetary issues. They haven't gotten... This'll be the first we've seen of them getting into assassination on this scale.
Yes, this seems
Let
out of
alone,
character for them.
Very. It's been part of a problem. I can usually understand why criminals do the things they do. But this... I don't see where the profit is.
So, out of character, is it okay to tell her that this is Tau Tech, or should we not?
No. No.
Okay. So Juno will nod and say, I have suspicions, but nothing concrete yet. Not until we put the agony of the fire to Jonas's feet. Oh, speaking of this cartel, though, don't be surprised if a certain brothel down in the dumps mysteriously lights itself on fire.
Indeed.
You're in a different room, Graves.
I know. I wanted to make a joke going, indeed, I'm just on my way to take care of that. But no, not actually.
Yeah, she snarls at that. Good riddance. Never been able to pin anything on A's.
I've never been so disgusted in my life as when I walked in there the first time. See servants of the Empire so abused. Well, he will be out of your hair shortly, have no fear.
I appreciate it.
Eloa's back, and I think Pops and I are done out here, so if you want to dissect a boy.
Yeah. Alright, so... I think the first bit of the dissection is going to be like identifying like locations of interest in his body. So
Madam Justicar. This man was in possession of xenotech and other such heresies. I will begin my dissection now. If you wish to take notes of his features and what he has been augmented with, that is fine, but I ask that you omit myself and the 3 others in this room from the report. A gesture of goodwill, if you would.
I am happy to leave you to your work, Adept.
Is this man a known criminal on your world?
No. Let me have a look.
Which one are we talking about? The assassin or...
It is more interesting if he is unknown.
She she sets her helmet down and examines the head. I don't recognize him from any files. And she closes her eyes and,
The third eye opens on her forehead. Oh god.
well, no.
She turns out to be a navigator.
You see a little glow on the outside of each of her hands in the shape of the aquila.
Fancy.
I'm getting bits and pieces. I can't see far enough back to get much that'll be useful, but I can tell you for certain he's not from Moab. There's a clear image of him arriving. Maybe, not enough to say when, though.
I see you are connected to the Imperial forces. I see. Then perhaps the physical will grant us more knowledge. Cassa, hand me that knife.
Yeah. So it's chop time. Going to start with a Medicae diagnose test. Obviously, the cause of death is obvious. It's a severed head, but we're going to use that for just looking into more detail. So, do you have a diagnostic or anything like that?
No.
Juno, assist me in peeling apart the weak flesh. I am not so familiar with the slimy goo that mortals have.
I wish you wouldn't refer to it like that, but yes, alright.
Indeed. I mirror the same, though for different reasons.
Acolyte Graves, if you would simply give me the time and opportunity, I am sure that I could replace enough of your weak flesh to become an exemplar of the Emperor's service.
Ah, you know how to word it to please this old man. Indeed, that
Your
is a tough enough.
Your kind cling to your flesh as if it will not decay and fail you. But I am already saved.
I'm quite aware of this old body, of its creaks and pains as the seconds and minutes pass on. If I could serve for but a moment longer, I suppose trading it out would not be the worst thing to do.
Even in death, you can still serve the Omnissiah.
The idea pleases me, though I wish not to disrespect this body. Decrepit as it has served me well, and the Emperor, in the years.
Are you sure your
So,
body is
what
decrepit, Graves? You
So,
seem to be
those
in
gooey
remarkable
bits.
shape.
Yeah. So you know, it said that he had extensive. But I said he had extensive augmentation. Yeah, even the gooey bits are augmented. You can clearly recognize very well-developed synth muscle across his whole body, and you get down to bone. There has been clear reinforcement in those. It's quite significant upgrades, and yeah, some of the bones, especially the main arm, leg, and spine, it's not just reinforcement. There are augments that, well, I think at this point you're going to need a tech-used test to examine them in more detail. Yeah. These augments seem designed to allow his bodily dimensions to be changed, make him taller or shorter, and yeah, they seem to be connected to a sort of chemical receptor. That would mean they are only activated when there is a specific chemical in the body. Perhaps that's the strange drugs he had on him.
Does it appear to be xenotech?
What forbidden laws do you have?
I mean, we basically start with no forbidden laws, so none?
Yeah, it's not recognizably xenotech, but you can't place it.
Seal that away. This will be useful later on. I do believe I have some formaldehyde laying around somewhere.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you peel the bones off and get them stuck away. Can find more augments. His central chest cavity has had extensive organ replacement. As a acolyte of the Omnissiah, you can you can immediately recognize a bionic heart. But you can also do you have well, what level do you have your like Mechanicus knowledge at?
I mean, I started out with 1.
Well, pop a roll of it.
Alright. Forbidden lore admech or common lore admech? Because, technically I have both. I just never, well, I guess I can fill it in, but...
It is important to have your forbidden laws especially filled in. I think this would be fairly forbidden.
Okay. Is this, what's the input value for this? Difficult?
Well, since you do have the specific forbidden law, I'll give you a plus 10.
Oof.
You know what? I'll just re-roll that. It's fine. I'd prefer not to get a 92 or 100. See? Better.
You know, if you were going to use a fate point, you could have just done your sage thing.
I totally forgot we could do that. I actually forgot my class's power. Can I just spend the fate point on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. This is an augment he very much should not have. This is an augment that is normally kept exclusive for the initiated servants of the Omnissiah, an auto-sanguine array.
This man was not only a user of xenotech, but he possesses an augment only allowed by the members of my order. And as it is, only members of my order know how to install this. A heretic gave this to him. I will need to cleanse the machine spirit.
Here I thought him simply skilled. To see that he was augmented so much. My disappointment only goes
There
further.
is no crime in augmenting the uninitiated, but for a secret like this, no. This is tech heresy of the highest order, and a member of my own order has turned to dark ways.
Oh? I was not
I'm going
prepared for
to
this.
I'm going to set this aside in a jar and then fill the jar with.
Holy adjuvants?
Yep. I was reading what Merzendi said.
Ah.
So, I'm going to put this in an entire thing of blessed unguents.
What was that device, if I am permitted to ask?
Do you know the blood that runs through your vessels? The blood that runs through your veins, the vessels that course through your mind.
Yes.
This is the pure form of it. One given to us by the Omnissiah himself, the one blessed upon the holy throne.
A synthetic cardiovascular system, you mean?
To have this without being initiated or being a hero or someone deserving, this is heresy.
I think there are a great many heresies at play here.
And this one egregious most of all. This kind of thing is only blessed upon you. Even now that we have it, I would not dare give it unto myself. It must be granted back unto the order, and only then may a superior give me the right to bear it within myself.
I admit, I know little else but what the Emperor's light has seen blessed to guide me to. But I shall take your word on this.
We must go deeper. I will not rest until every single bone and every single fragment of what his corpse is has been laid out upon me and discovered.
Alright. Well, that's it from his body. His the head now. Which
I have a request of you, Lady. Sorry, coughing fit. Lady Sororitas.
Yes?
Burn this heretic so that his taint may not seep into the ground or the metal around us.
With pleasure. Graves, if you would mind carrying it with me.
Ah, yes, but of course.
I'll just put him in the sewer where he belongs. And Juno will crank her flamer.
just mark off like a couple of shots.
Yeah.
Now for the skull.
Yeah. So, of course, the most prominent augmentations on his head are the two cybernetic eyes. But those aren't the only ones. As you pull him apart, you'll find it's just similar augments to ones that were in his limbs, but within the bones of his face. A twitch mask. It allows the user to change their features almost on a whim. And once you press inside the skull, there is more. Much of his cerebral cortex has been replaced with the true flesh. A full set of cerebral implants, and integrated with them a volatile implant tied to connected with a small melter charge. It seems if you fuck up with removing that Volator implant, or if he had tried to reveal himself as a heretic without some proper authorization, his head would just pop.
Eyes like superheated grapes.
That would have been a potentially amusing way to have tried to dealt with him.
And finally, there just connected to the base of his brain, the interface ports and components for an MIU weapon interface. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to mention about the cybernetic eyes. One of them has had a Presense filter integrated into it.
Oh
and
my god.
And the other
Ooh.
That's just
has-
predator vision.
Yeah. The other has an optical zoom.
What a nerd.
Enhance.
Yeah, all of you fuck off the true flesh on doing things. Alright. So, roll to extract this all.
Can we save the bomb for last, just, you know, in case?
Alright. So extraction here, will require a Medicaid test and a tech use test. Both must succeed. I believe in you to do them both successfully because you're really good at this.
Okay, how many Medicaid tests are you asking for?
Just for one of each for most of it. Disconnecting the melter charge from the the cerebral implants will be a separate tech use test because that's sort of
Fuck it, we don't need it.
Yeah, but if you try to well yeah, but if we try to plug in and steal shit and look at any of his memories, that bomb will go off.
Is that a thing you can do?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can.
How
Should be able to
horrifying.
download the. Well, it's only 'cause he's got these implants here. See?
We can do that, but I would suggest that people leave the room beforehand. Anyways, there is much of the true flesh that needs to be extracted.
Yes, let's get everything but the bomb, and then we can deal with that.
I will hold the head still, sister.
I already made him roll.
And my turn. Am I getting any help other than the help I already have from just being me?
Casa can assist. Well, she can assist one of you. suppose.
So 1.
Um,
Okay.
Nice. We're so good at this.
Yep, you have 1 fully disassembled heretic.
Okay. So I'm going to very carefully store all the true flesh, and honestly, most of it's going to go to me. Some of it's going to go to, well, the 1 is going to go to whatever tech priest the Inquisitor brings along with him, but I don't think I'm going to be too greedy and keep the prey sense eye for myself.
Oh, nothing that can go to graves.
We'll talk about it later once we have the full list of things, but someone who sneaks far and ahead, it should either go to Graves or Rowe. Are you willing to let me pluck out your eye?
Yes.
A little icon appears at the top of your HUD. Juno disapproves.
I mean, one of them is a glass eye anyway, so you know.
Oh, okay.
I
Never mind
mean-
then. Carry on.
I mean, look at my token. I already have an artificial eye. It's just not special.
Yeah. Either way, for now, yeah, I'll definitely not be too picky about that. So, I suppose we should leave her to do her work on the bomb.
Yes, let's all evacuate the room. Come on, Casa.
You do not have to stay here with me, Casa. I will stay here with my...
You look up and
You can
Casa's
leave
already
us-
gone.
You can leave as well, Graves.
It's prudent for me to do so, but I dislike the show of unfaith it has in your skills.
You do not have the ability to assist me in this measure.
Indeed. All right. I trust you, Sister Eloa.
Nice.
Trust properly placed.
And you managed not to kill yourself.
Hey, that's more than some manage in a day.
So, yeah. That, it is basically just a melter bomb you have now.
The dissection is done. I will spend the next... Okay. I will spend the next, however, cleaning this and preparing it. The bionic heart is damaged. Auto sanguine system needs to be given back to whatever superior admech that comes with the Inquisitor, and then blessed upon one of us as per the Inquisitor's will. I will go ahead and offer up the integrated presence filter, because honestly, if I were playing to an admech character, all of this would be mine and installed upon myself, but I'm not going to be a dick. Also, who likes being a disguisee? It's an implant, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, other than the melt bomb, this, everything on there is a cybernetic.
Give Baltus the Twitch mask so he doesn't have to roll his disguise power. On
That's the
himself.
MIU.
I'm not going to do it now anyway.
The MIU I'm going to keep for myself until I'm sure that I can trade in the bolt gun for an MIU. A
And
proper MIU.
And Twitchog.
Those are the, chit for, changing the length of your arms and legs and spine.
Creepy.
I could do some things with longer arms.
Anyways, I'm going to have to leave in a bit. Is there any way we can do me getting an MIU tonight or next week? I've got a bolt pistol that's very rare, and an MIU is common for me.
Yeah, that, That sure sounds like an influence plus 40 roll for you.
Watch me fuck it up. See? But I don't think I can buy my way in from there, so I'll do it again.
Hey. Does that make it actually better quality than what you were going for?
I don't know. Is that 6 degrees of success?
That's 7.
Merzendi, no.
Yeah, that's 6 additional degrees of success.
Oh, okay. Additional degrees.
Yeah. So, well, I suppose you can have a good MIU.
Yay! Plus 10. And, let's go to the loot and just kind of delete that fucking bolt pistol out.
Yeah. I mean, the common quality MIU is a plus 10 as well. It's just the good quality one applies to more things.
Yes. It's tech use, operate, logic, inquiry, and ballistic skill.
Yep. You will, need to set some time aside for surgery.
I mean, that's fine, but the thing is, I assume that's going to happen between here and next session, because I gotta leave in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's just that, well, it's possible it'll happen between now and next session, if, everyone's cool and able to take, some downtime for that to happen.
We need to take some downtime anyways, because Ceiko's about to fall over.
You don't need your sniper to have wounds.
It's true. If
Like-
anything
He's a
gets in
sniper!
if anything gets in contact with him, he just dies apparently. So
Let's make sure that Ceiko lives, for the love of God.
look, the difference between 1 wound and full wounds for a sniper doesn't super matter.
He's the... Well, first of all, no, that's not true. You haven't played this game before. Second of all, if his job, if it's not deleting people, it's just taking away their reactions, which is great. Because we've had snipers before that, yes, take random fire and just get DOT'd to death. Sorry, Bob. His face got blown off.
Of course, it would have been Bob if anyone else.
Yeah.
They just kept shooting at him with small arms.
And just that one magic lucky bullet hit.
No, yeah, well, it wasn't just one; it was several over a course of over like 3 rounds. And eventually, his face got fucking blown off.
This was this Puma where it was saying, open a secret door. So I ran to the other side of a room to hide somewhere else, and that door opened.
Yeah.
I need to step away real quick, and then I guess it'll be interrogate Jonas time.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. So while we're at it, and while I'm still here, we're gonna go through the cybernetics, so we don't have to piss around next. So we're gonna take some time to do some upgrading people. Who wants the integrated prey sense filter eye?
Honestly, I might want that just so I don't get surprised. But that would be greedy, so if anybody else actually has a need for it.
My suggestion, personally, I'd like to take all of this for myself because I'm an admech. But the thing is, I think that Graves would benefit most from the prey sense, and the sniper would benefit most from the integrated optical zoom.
Depends on what that does for me, because I already don't get penalties for max range.
Yeah, also, wouldn't his max zoom just be looking through his scope?
Oh, not even that. I got the marksman talent, which lets me take no penalties from shooting at long or extreme range.
I mean, fair enough,
Exactly
but it
what-
would be useless for Juno, and it'd be useless
Yeah.
for Bob's character.
Yeah.
Much.
I might take it then. So an MIU weapons interface. This needs to be a more advanced weapon than a stick. But if you're using the MIU weapon interface, basically it's a cord that goes to your weapon that gives you a +10 to hit, and the sniper doesn't need it.
Neither do I.
Can a power sword use it?
Yes.
I would actually prefer to take that then, because every bonus I have to hit is another attack I get with lightning strike or swift attack.
Fair enough. Who wants to be, and before you start spouting out, the Twitch mask is best for a face.
I mean, that would be
I mean,
Baltus or Nick, basically.
my vote would be Father Rowe.
I'm down with that.
The Twitch AUG implants doesn't matter.
I have no idea what that means. But oh, is that that's the
The extendo arms.
Hey, Merz.
I see the Twitch
What does
mask. I guess
degree
the all.
optical zoom mean, Merz?
It's like a telescopic sight, but inside your eye.
Yeah, I don't really need that, unfortunately.
So it's Legolas. What do your elf eyes see?
Basically.
Yeah, I already take no penalties for shooting at long or extreme ranges, so it doesn't help me at all.
Well, I'll go ahead and take that one. I need to
Okay.
upgrade the bionic heart, and I'll take that one. The auto sequence system, we don't have any say in.
Fortunate.
All right.
And then, what are we doing with the melta bomb? Are we just holding that up?
No, the melta bomb should just go in loot.
That's what I'm.
Obviously, we just install it into Graves, so that way when his luck does run out, he can take everything that he's fighting with him.
Well, of course, none of this matters for a little while because it's going to require multiple surgeries.
Doesn't melta bomb just have like a very short range?
Oh yeah,
3 meter blast, I think?
yeah. Melta bomb is 3, but it's 10d10 plus 10.
No,
Which
it's
is why
not.
Graves should have it installed, so he could hug and shout to whoever he's fighting if he dies.
It's 60-10. Just
That's-
60-10.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, but it's not fucking 10d10 plus 10.
I mean, I remember Melta doing that in another game.
Yeah, but we're not playing another game now.
Well, I
Mel-
can't keep
but-
track.
The quality of melter bombs has gotten worse since the halcyon days of Rogue Trader. STC degraded.
But yes.
Alright, it's torture time. Do it.
Yeah, so. Just as a heads up, as you did not just kill her, Hannigan can, well, help. Probably shouldn't take the lead, but she can help, and she, has an excruciator kit.
Oh, yay.
What does that do again?
Plus 20 to torture.
Ooh, fun.
Can we just show him that and see if he squeals like a little piggy?
That's part of the plus 20, isn't it?
Yeah, that is indeed part of the interrogation roll.
So if we get high enough, he just shits himself before we even start.
Well, he gets his willpower roll, but yeah. Who is taking the lead on the torture?
That's interrogate, right?
Yes.
I run it at 23 Or wait, willpower. 28 on that. But I am trained.
I got 40.
Do you have interrogation known?
Yes.
Sorry, I meant known, not trained. I think that's a different thing.
Oh, no, I haven't trained.
You have a trained? Oh, then you're running at
So,
50 then, right?
40.
what do you have it at?
Oh, I have it at the first rank, just one.
Oh, known then.
No.
40.
Stop
yeah.
trying to use the fancy terminology, Winter. It doesn't
Yes.
make sense.
You
It
have
really
one
does
check
not.
mark.
Yes.
Alright, so that's our highest number. Father Rowe, do you have Interrogate? Snaps.
Did he fall asleep?
Snippy Whippy. That's fine, he needs to sleep. Okay, let's go with Baltus, and Ceiko, Juno, and Olympia can help. I mean, I don't actually have Interrogate trained, but I have Mitigate, and I can keep them alive forever, so...
Yeah. So you're not going to be providing assistance to that, but if, Baltus fails by 2 degrees or more, you can help mitigate the D10 plus willpower damage.
Okay.
So,
we're using willpower.
that is what interrogation is, normally.
Okay, the other, they had a secondary one that was fellowship, for some reason.
Oh, I mean, you can use that, it's just that if you fail, I care about your willpower bonus and how much you hurt him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got 2 people helping, a tool that gives a plus 20, and he was taken fairly by surprise. So this sounds like you will have a total of plus 50 to your roll.
Gonna be hard to fuck up.
Alright. So in that case, yeah. You wake him up. You start showing him stuff. And really, before you even get to start having any fun with the tools, he's having a blabber. You have, with that, 4 questions.
Alright, so... who did Big Daddy work for? Where are his other hideouts? Did he have contact with the Tau?
Let's
I'm listing
start
these out
one
for
at
the
a time.
party to see
Oh,
if we
okay.
all agree. Have any contact with the Tau, and I guess if this conspiracy extends off-world, now that that's the thing we're worried about. That sound good to everybody?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay. So let's do that.
Alright, so first one was...
I've already forgotten. Fuck. Alright,
Nah,
let me
I don't blame you.
deep breath.
At least you're trying to keep
I think
Who
it
was he
was,
working for, I think,
yeah,
for the first
who were he and Big Daddy working for, I guess?
I work for the cartel. It's a clear line of responsibility. It's planetary silver, and then us down in the down running each cell.
So one of your superiors told you to do this?
Yeah,
Okay. I guess the next question would be who? Unless that's part of it.
yeah, that's part of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, haven't met him in person, but they but Silver, They're based here in Dibben. They're
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
excuse
Sorry.
me?
Runny nose.
Snort cocaine in your own time, DC.
Look, man.
Right,
It's the good shit.
fuckers.
Not met them in person, but the runners, they use codes. They use think they're based out of the Baron's place. Might even be the Baron.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, get to purge some fucking high-end bastards. They
Alright.
think they're beyond the law, but we are the law.
So, should we ask him where he was? I guess the other safe houses they were using for this op, right? Okay. Let's ask him that, because we are fresh out of leads on that assassin guy because he died.
For him, I don't know. You just showed up with a message from the Silver saying I was to do what he said and not to let any of my boys see him. We didn't bring him to Moab. He got here on his own. He just helped him while he. All we were meant to do was just get him to the spaceport.
So you have no other safe houses used in this operation?
None I know he used. For goods. Once we cleared out the luxuries, was the place we were meant to take the crates.
I'm listening.
They've got hidden bottoms. It's not our job to look at anything that's in the hidden section. We take the top stuff out, then send the crates onto another warehouse.
So you had no idea you were interacting with xenotech?
I mean, I never. I looked once. That was stormtrooper armor, fancy stuff. If we're moving that, I decided I didn't want to know what else there was coming later. Never saw any xenotech.
Juno will furrow her brow. And where were you delivering all this to?
He'll give you the location of the warehouse.
All these weapons and armor, and they were coming onto the planet, right? You were taking delivery from the spaceport?
Yeah. System was we get an alert saying that one of our ships is coming in. We go in, we pay off the security. They turn the blind eye and we take marked crates. Anything in the crate that was luxury, Well, it was ours to do with, and then the crates and any special goods underneath, they go into warehouse.
Hmm.
And there, someone else picks them up. He, I don't know who, but never saw the crates there again.
So let's see. So that confirms the stuff's coming in from off-planet, including Xenotech. And shipping it in here, and then, what did he call it? The silver is taking delivery, presumably?
Yep.
And the silver is possibly the Baron, who's getting a shitload of weapons and armor in. So I think at this point Juno's going to turn to Olympia and say, "Now, I don't mean to step out of place here, but are you as suddenly concerned as I am about some underworld lord accumulating military-grade weapons and armor en masse?"
Nobles have a right to have armed guards.
Not
But
with Xenotech.
no, and planetary charters limit the size of their army. If he's smuggling it, makes me think he's equipping more men than he should have.
And with the leader of your local force here dead, and was the planetary governor, right?
Was the one of the governor's representatives who was there. The governor herself is still alive.
Okay, so is the governor
As far
rep,
as you are aware.
right? So is the governor rep, the commander of the Arbites, and then the interrogator.
Yep, as well as another senior arbitrator who was accompanying the interrogator.
I don't suppose the head of the PDF was there as well.
You would have probably gotten that in the report if he was.
Okay, just checking. So yeah, Juno will look over and say, "So a noble amassing arms immediately after taking part in the assassination of the head of the Arbites on this planet. That sounds like the beginning of an insurrection to me."
Yes. And who's to say that weapon shipments a weapon shipment started after the assassination?
No, it should seem like they didn't. At least armor has been coming in before.
I think I'm going to need to call a general mobilization of Arbite forces.
That may be wise, but best not tip our hand, especially with events as they have been. A shootout in the streets and a riot already. Don't need to cause general panic.
But you've given me enough excuse. Riot was caused by a rogue witch. But we need to we need to have a full strike team amassed to deal with as soon as they're sighted.
Yes, I see. Would be most important to nip such a threat in the bud. Meanwhile, my team and I should investigate this warehouse and try and confirm that the so-called silver is indeed the Baron. Though it certainly seems likely.
But last thing to say before I have to log off. We should take at least a few days to repair Ceiko and start installing implants in people.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. If we're going to start going up against a well-armed paramilitary group, there might be a requisition I wish to make.
Alright, and with that, bye!
Adios!
Bye.
Goodbye.
I think I have one question left for Jonas.
Oh,
You've actually still got two. You only asked him who he was working for and like where stuff was going. Otherwise, it's just been making him extrapolate.
Right. Alright,
If we asked about the Tau yet, did we? I missed.
No, I don't think he knows.
Ah.
Because this assassin came from Offworld, and it was on the order of someone above him in the chain of command. And he didn't know about the Xenotech, so... seems unlikely.
And we already know this is an interplanetary conspiracy at this point.
Yeah, effectively. Alright, so he's never met the Silver in person, but I wonder if he has a way to get, like, to set up a meeting with these people? Yeah, let's ask that. Do you have a way to set up a meeting with, if not the Silver himself, then with his intermediaries?
Yeah, I can set something up. It will probably only get like one of the Silver's boys, not the Silver proper.
Well, that's fine. We can reel him in one goon at a time. So I guess I'll get the information I need for setting that shit up from him, or get him to do it or whatever.
He will very much attempt to indicate, yes, it must be him that does it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that leaves you one more question.
Alright, any burning queries, my dudes?
Not that I can think of for this guy.
Right.
Unless he happens to know where one can get a power sword.
I think we know where we can get that sort of thing, because there's a fucking tech boy ship in orbit. Although that does give me the idea to ask him where the rest of like his resources are stacked up. Because being able to loot like an extra armory or two, or like his fucking sock of money under his dresser would be useful. So yeah, failing any other questions, I guess we will put that to him to cough up his stowed away resources.
Where's your stash, man?
Yeah, where's your stash?
Yeah, he doesn't have like a hidden cache of weapons or anything, but he does have muns.
We shall take the muns.
Yeah. let me have a look at some.
Alright, you do that. I'm just gonna let my dog into the office real quick.
Okay.
She had her face pressed into the door crack and was just slamming her tongue under the door.
God.
Daddy, I'm hungry. Nah, nah, nah.
All right.
Put food directly through door.
Yeah. So Jonas has a fairly substantial amount of money, luxuries, and other resources you can, you know, just confiscate in the name of holy orders. I will roll for Stray. Everyone else, have yourself an 1d5 plus 3 influence gain.
Damn it.
I should probably roll for Snippy as well.
Fuck!
he's asleep.
Nice.
Ah, shit. Well, I guess I already had high influence anyways, but still, fuck.
47.
Well, at least it puts me at 4 bonus influence.
Just fuck
That for
Snippy.
Snippy?
Yep.
Okay, Snippy got the max. Okay, all is right in the world.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Influence. 1d5 plus 3.
Excellent.
Alright, now let's... Oh, yay!
Yeah. This is a mix of getting money and getting like names and people you can get shit from.
Speaking of which, well, let's go ahead and have Jonas set up that meeting. He can call a dude or whatever. And then,
Yeah.
once that's taken care of, I guess we'll make it look like we're going behind him to untie him because he's done, but then he gets a fucking stub round in the head.
Yeah. I did get a whisper from Stray that once this is done, Eloa was shooting him if nobody else did.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. No,
I was
no.
just gonna just turn on oh, here's some morphine, don't worry about it. And then he just dies in his sleep. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's even nicer. Yeah, you can do that. It's fine.
he,
Just a nice, gentle embolism.
I mean... No,
Hello,
they
Tasha.
go to sleep that way, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Alright, then. So... Yeah. You've got your intelligence, you've killed the loose end. So, Hannah... No, I should mark him as dead, shouldn't I?
His
So,
thought.
yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, then. That... You're, Man... We need to agree a signal.
Bark, bark,
for,
bark.
For after you've your man's recovered. When you're ready to move.
Let's say the burning of a certain brothel.
Alright. So as soon as that place goes up, I'll have my men ready, and you'll... Well, see if you can provoke the Baron into playing his hand.
That sounds like a reasonable course of action.
One that we can have fun with.
Look forward to our continued cooperation, Udex Intelligencer.
I as well, acolytes.
Alright. Now the CIA has a SWAT team. Aw, yeah.
That could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did good.
that seemed to have been the moral of the story for last session. So we're on a roll.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. Every session since the riots and burning could have gone worse. Because now we know what the worst is.
We hit that low point and we're like, all right, it's all up from here.
And here I was hoping I'd get to fucking kill you all with a heavy bolt.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, heavy bolters, I was like, how about no?
See, I don't know in context how strong a heavy bolter is, so I would have run forward.
It's like a rocket launcher, but it's full auto.
Oh God. Yeah, I definitely need to try to dash in range of that first turn or die.
And it's being used by a robot, and there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I guess that would have just been actual death.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
I'm glad I wasn't actually eager to test that.
So in game terms, it's rate of fire 6. Does 1d10 plus 8 damage, pen 5. With tearing. So get roll damage twice and take the better.
Oh, that would have been just absolute ass. So, influence roll for Power Sword, or is that not yet?
Yeah, I think at this point we can, like, do a bit of timey-wimey fast forward, and, you can try to do some, equipment purchasing.
All right. Okay. So, got to roll for trying to get this Power Sword.
Yes, so you have a Ghost Blade, which is extremely rare, and you're offering that up for a Power Sword.
Yes.
And yeah, Power Sword is very rare, so you will be rolling your Influence plus 10.
50-50.
Can I make a commerce roll for him first?
You can, yes. This
Okay.
would be an opposed commerce test.
Alright, can I get some help from Rowe and Baltus? I guess they're the other 2 faces.
Casa can also help.
Excellent. 30.
What am I doing? What am I helping
You're
with?
helping me commerce to help Graves get a power sword.
Remember, you can only have 2 people helping.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay, I don't have commerce trained, so...
And yeah, you need it trained to help.
Oh. I don't think Rowe has it, so I guess it's just a +10 then.
I'll check for him. He does not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so +10. Whoop, no, I did not help. I'm sorry.
Oh,
50-50.
you probably didn't.
All right, let's roll. Oh, here.
You really didn't.
Oh, wow.
Apparently the tech priest you are trying to barter with is just very good at bartering.
He is
He laughs derisively at you.
fucking Jew priest. Alright. Well, I can't help. Good luck.
50-50. Let's gamble. I can buy into that, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy into that because
Um,
I don't believe. Huh?
So the issue is that because of how much Juno failed by, you do actually have an extra -10.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. Could I spend a fate point to try and reroll my bullshit?
Yeah, you probably won't beat the tech priest, but
I won't beat it. Can I get rid of the
You may
-10?
fit. Yes.
All right, let's try to not harm my friend here. At least if I can't help. Okay, so it's not as catastrophic.
Yeah, you do not harm him. So in that case, yes, Graves, you can buy in.
Whew. Yeah, because I don't believe in the world where I get a 1 and get a great quality power up sword. So I'm definitely gonna just take this.
Now, I have a choice for you to make.
Mm-hmm.
Tech priest. Given the esoteric nature of the blade you are gifting him, I can give you a choice here. Of course, there is the standard Mordian pattern power sword. It's nice and it's got a nice big guard on it. Or I can offer you a power saber.
Power saber.
A power saber trades balanced and 1 point of pen for razor sharp.
Oh, what razor sharp rating?
Well,
Or
the
does
razor
that
sharp has no rating. That's just, if you get 3
Okay.
degrees of success, you get 8 pen instead of 4. I'd rather just take the balance, considering you use a shield.
Yeah, I am a parry boy. I didn't know power swords came with balance. I thought they didn't.
Oh yeah, they're regular swords, but power, so they got balance.
Yeah, I am looking right now. A power sword is balanced and power field.
Yeah, I like the parry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the normal sword because if I wanted to cut through armor, I'd just stay with the ghost blade.
Pretty much, yeah. Plus, it's still 5 pen.
Yeah, it's still 5
Yeah.
hit.
It'll carve through most armor that you come up against. So Juno with 41. So you get like 3 additional canisters,
Oh, sweet.
and I need to reload because I hovered over that and it stayed on screen.
Don't you
There.
love that?
It's a silly bug. Alright, does anyone else need to buy anything?
I'd like to try for some more weapon mods here.
Let me see. Not sure.
Alright, what would you like to try to get?
Let's see. I'm gonna try for the motion breaker to add to myself, so plus 30, bringing it down to just average.
A motion predictor.
Yeah, I can still slot one more mod into this needle.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah. For the needler, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Or the Tommy gun, really.
yeah. It was just,
It didn't.
winter, getting something useful for auto fire.
You forgot the auto fire weapons I do have.
Yeah, but
I know, it's weird.
yeah. Alright, so if you can make it average, would you like to have commerce rubbed on it, or just take it as is?
As long as it's gonna be a separate test for the other guy, and they're not rolling for they're not keeping that 9. So
Yeah. You do not have to go and find the biggest, dickest, OGest tech priest but there is for just a motion predictor.
I just looked at the power axe. I'm tempted, but no.
yeah, the standard power sword is fine.
Yeah. I want my parries.
Yeah. Now, yes, commerce, please, Savin. I'd appreciate it.
Fucking
God
god
damn
damn
it.
Okay, everything's fine, guys.
As long as they fell harder.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get anything, but I'm not going to steal your subtlety. You technically won.
Okay, so I'm just rolling flat then.
Yeah. Juno is apparently bad at barter.
Okay,
Look, this is the first
I'm gonna
time
spend
she's
a fate
ever
point
actually...
reroll.
Okay.
Juno, more like Juno. Ho ho ho. That was horrible. I'll fall and pull my sword now.
Okay, so no. Okay, one more thing though, since I'm gonna. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
waiting for you to say what
Alright.
the more thing was.
Yeah, I'm gonna try for a Vox operated mod as well.
Ooh, fancy.
It's gonna go on something entirely different.
Okay.
Actually, a Vox operated and a bipod. I think I need both of them together, really. I'm gonna. If I'm gonna Home Alone this.
That'd be hilarious if you tried to, like, voice operate a firearm, but it was just laying down on the ground. Bang!
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that is not how you aim. Really.
Well, I don't think I can aim it, but Home Alone or Trap.
Yeah, you can at the very least make sure it's pointed in the correct direction if you use a tripod/bipod.
Yep.
So that's base average. So yeah, I think you're going to have a very easy time getting that.
Okay, so now let's roll that plus 30. Just barely made it.
Yep. Well, the Vox operator will be a fair bit harder.
That's gonna be a plus 10.
Do you want me to try to commerce it again?
Let's try it one more time. See if you can
Alright.
not roll an 86.
Come on, Casa. I believe in us. Together we can flash our eyelashes at some dude. There we go. See?
Alright. And now, the test opposing it.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. So, that is 2.1, and that means it's another plus 30. Good job, bro.
Yay.
The 40 bonus then.
You needed it.
Apparently. I appreciate the help, Savin.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll try for that motion predictor some other time.
Yeah.
So, since Casa finally decided to start being a good girl and help, does she want anything or need anything before we go on the next stage of this op? Might as well get her kitted out if there's anything she's in need of.
Let's see. You did give her back her weapons.
And her armor.
Yep. And she was actually, given given like more specs binoculars. Much as I do appreciate having this armor back, it's not very substantial, and if we're gonna be ending up having to go against an outright insurrection, I would feel safer with something a little more substantial. Also, it includes a helmet.
That's entirely reasonable. Let's see if we can find you something that'll stop, well, hopefully not too many. These, Juno will make like a little pew-pew with her fingers. And yeah, let's, what would she want? Like, flak armor?
Flak armor is pretty reasonable.
I guess, let's see, what's Imperial Guard armor? Is that scarce or what?
Yeah, guard flak is scarce.
And if it's scarce, that means it hits our subtlety if we try and get it right.
Yeah, by only by 1 point, but it does.
Alright, let's see what kind of not scarce armor I can get her, because apparently we need subtlety. Alright, average, yeah, alright, let's get her a flat coat then. Unless she wants chainmail, but I don't think that's... So, flat coat is just average, so let's commerce again.
It also notably does not come with a helmet.
Oh.
Can get a separate helmet.
God damn it. Alright, is there any other armor? Oh yeah, Feudal World Plate, here we go. No.
That would be quite entertaining.
Fucking techno wizard chunking around plate mail. Alright, so let's try and get her the flat coat and then a helmet with it, I guess. So, commerce. Okay. Well, yeah.
Alright, yeah, you'll be able to just get them both.
Excellent. When's that? Oh, god damn it.
Was that including a plus 10?
No, it was not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you did do a succeed, you get a plus 10.
Right, yes. Okay.
Also, because I did a crit fail, you get both of the things. So.
Excellent. Alright, so yeah, let's get her kitted up in some flak armor and stick a helmet on her. There you go, looking good. Man, now I realize if we have to keep our subtlety like between planets, how am I ever gonna get my puppy? Meh. Meh.
The answer is by being as gloriously unsubtle as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what we need. We need grenades.
Some grenades would not be amiss, it's true.
See, I want to disagree, but I've been too many games recently where explosions have come in clutch, so...
They're
not willing to
always
disagree.
clutch. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you or Merz watch Ass, but the time before last we got in combat, people all at once all realized how good grenades are, and it was just a fucking free-for-all of hucking frags at each other.
Sadly, in this system, frag
Frag
grenades are
grenades
kind of
suck.
shit.
Yeah. What's
I-
the scarcity on a crack grenade?
Woo! I don't even fucking penetrate some of yours skin. A crack
Oh.
grenade is rare.
Oh. No, I'm not helping get that. If I'm gonna get something rare, I'm gonna get a dog.
Firebombs
Also-
are a grenade.
Firebombs are also shit.
Yeah, but they light people on fire, and that's not shit.
This is true.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah, also a crack grenade has no blast. You need to actually hit with it directly.
Aw,
It's
turbo
not-
lame.
It's like really not good at anti-personnel.
I need to.
Unsurprising for, being an anti-tank grenade.
I don't know, I figure anything that can kill a tank kills a person pretty well.
It does if you hit. It's like, getting a rocket launcher shot at you. We'll kill the shit out of you if, it hits you. Which it's not meant to do. Let's see. Alright. Wow, that was a terrible roll.
Yeah, that's what a anti-tank missile does, except it would be +2 because it has proven. So, it's 17 pen 8. That actually kills the
That would
slots.
hurt pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, immediately kill me. Please do not shoot with rocket launcher.
Actually, yeah, that would put me at -2. No, wait, -4. Yeah.
Fucking hell, Baltus, you're tanky.
That would put me at 4 pin. And, 15 with 8 pin.
8 pin.
Oh, 17?
17. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Baltus is one more tankier than me. That would put me at -3.
I would.
Actually, it
Yeah,
put me
I
at
would-
-2 because of my max armor on body is 9.
Yeah, it put me in -3.
Alright. In any event,
I need to up my toughness.
do you actually want to get frag grenades?
I don't see a reason why not. They're average, right?
They're common.
Oh, that's even better. See, yeah, let's go. Let's try and get some grenades. And by let's, I mean, Baltus, since that was your idea.
Wait, question. How many needles did I get? Just the one clip, or did he have more?
Fucking hell. He had more. But the number was deleted. I think it was 3 reloads.
Okay, good.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna step away real quick.
I suddenly remembered something about grenades. Or I just looked at the Yeah, they're based on ballistic skill tests, and how far you throw is based on your strength bonus.
Yep. So if you're noodle armed, you certainly don't want to be using grenades because you're not going to be doing them well.
Yeah, that's going to be me. Noodle arms, bad aims, McGee. That's
Oof.
25, 25, 25. Just gonna vote.
Hey,
50 ballistic skill, 30 strength.
out
You
of
do all right.
curiosity,
Good.
when the weapon table lists range, that's at short range, right?
Usually, I
Yes.
thought that was its long range.
It goes up. Long range apparently is twice that number, but short
Oh.
range is half that number.
And then point
Yeah.
blank is like within 1 meter, I guess.
2 meters.
2 meters.
Is
Right.
within the square. Or
There's
within
melee
the-
range, point blank range, then short range, then normal range, which is from more than a half to less than 2.
Like, Casa is within short range of Eloa,
Right.
but
right.
melee range of Graves. Yeah.
Okay, so that means the short range of a shotgun is 15 square, or 15 meters. That's pretty good.
Well, point blank, rather.
Yeah.
This is short range.
Yes, correct. 15 meters, and then I have no penalties up to 4 times the range, after which you can't shoot that target.
Hello.
Hello.
So
Alright,
I
I've
can-
decided to once again belay my quest for a puppy. And instead, what Juno will buy for herself is a boomstick.
just want mine.
Oh, do you just have a shotgun?
I do
Yeah.
have a shotgun.
Do you
Remember,
not
it
want
kind
it?
of just it kind of did nothing for me against the
Could get the combat shotgun, which has a rate of fire.
Nah, that's scarce. Also, like, my wet ballistic skill is shit. The reason I want a shotgun is because it gives you plus 10 in short range.
I mean, the combat shotgun has the same thing, only you can fire a maximum of 3 shots out of it.
Yeah, doesn't your ballistic skill tank if you fire more than one shot?
No.
Really?
So when you fire a single shot, you get an extra plus 10.
Oh.
When you fire semi-auto, you have plus 0. When you fire full auto, you have minus 10.
Do you get
But
the
the
single shot
semi-auto-
bonus if your weapon doesn't have a rate of fire?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I did
Okay.
not know that.
Then yeah, I would like to purchase and shotgun. And since it's just, what was it, common, or... Fucking, I was just looking at it. There
Average.
you go, average. So yeah, I can just roll influence to try and get that. I'll try and get one of my own, and if I fail, then I'll borrow
Okay.
Ceiko's. Do. Nope.
Didn't want to rub commerce on that.
Wouldn't have helped.
Oh.
Your luck has been a
Yeah,
thing
my dice rolls
today.
have not been particularly great today. Not gonna lie. Okay, so yes, before we go meet this contact, I will borrow the shoddy, just so I have a way of hurting people that isn't lighting them and everything around them on fire.
Oh, we're doing more stuff.
So,
Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Belay that. Am I actually... What's the penalty for not being trained in a weapon type? Because
Minus 20.
You want weapon training.
yeah. On second thought, it's probably not worth getting the talent just for that. I'll just run up and hit people with my chain axe. Fuck shooting them like a coward. Let them on
Exactly.
fire or rip them apart with
Join
an
the
axe.
Emperor's Golden Way.
Alright.
Alright.
It's really a sister battle. Don't catch them on fire or chop them to bits. One of the two.
Fuck it. Alright, I'm done.
Okay.
Eh.
So let's now review how long you need to spend before Ceiko is fit for fighting.
Yes.
Juno, you're gonna want to give him extended care.
Yeah.
Or
Do I
he's
need
out for like a week and a half.
Oh,
Do I need
jeez.
to roll for that? Just another
Yes,
mitigate test?
because your degrees of success matter.
Alright, so it's 2, 2, 2, so plus 60. Okay.
Okay, so
I'm gonna spend a fate and reroll that. Fuck
Okay.
that noise. What is with these dice rolls today? My god. Alright, here's the 100. Come on. No, okay.
alright. So extended care, you you do 1 per degree of success. So plus double the natural healing. So that is just so long as you pass on the second test, he's fully healed in 2 days.
Nice. Alright, let's try again. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
So,
he's fully
how-
healed in 2 days. And then some time will need to be set aside for like surgery.
Yeah.
that's
Let's make
fine.
those rolls when Stray is around. Because that MIU system, if integrated, would make it worth it for me to get Swift Strike. I think. Lightning Strike. Maybe.
An MIU weapon interface is useless for you.
Oh, it can't be used with the Power Sword?
It connects to ranged weapons.
Oh. Yeah, Stray said it could be used with the Power Sword. Never mind.
Oh, straight to big dumb.
I guess I could
I mean-
try attaching these. If we're not
I
doing
guess
anything.
depending on what it is, we got our sniper.
Oh yeah, I never got an answer. Are there any mods that enhance damage or pen on a flamer? I didn't see any, but I
don't
also
think
didn't
so.
read all the splats.
I don't believe there are any weapon mods. If you were a psyker, you could get ammo, but
Pourquoi?
yeah, psykers can get Psyflame ammo, which is a specially psychically charged promethium, and adds their power rating to damage.
That's baller.
Suddenly remember he has a flamer. Just
Yeah, what do you know?
Oh,
But other than that, just get fucked, I guess. All right.
Basically,
I assume that's an enemy's beyond.
yes, it is. Yes.
Hello, Junior. you're a hyper girl. What's going on?
All right.
Oh, they didn't. Why don't they always list them as these are the weapons, these are the...
Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, that was me misremembering. It doesn't add to damage, it adds a... Psyflame adds a big negative to people's agility roll to avoid it.
That's even
it's
better.
Yeah, it's, targets in Psyflame's area of effect suffer a penalty to the agility test to avoid it, equal to 5 times the Psyker's Psy rating.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's Psy bolts, but,
With fire.
add damage.
So yeah,
Oh,
if
that's
Bob
what-
were to use it, it'd be a -10 to their agility test.
Yep.
Actually, 15.
Oh, you're Psy rating 3 now. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really push for that.
No.
Although Though I would probably let you do it if you wanted. You just have to roll a d100 and, get doubles. Or fun happens.
So, can I attach these weapon mods?
Yeah.
Okay, can I...
you've got-
Okay, so I've got both the techs on this.
Yes.
Cool.
You can apply the techno harem.
Okay, so first the bipod. I think this will go on the Tommy gun. This is just funny. Let's see, it's an average, so it's a 0 to apply.
Yeah.
So that's plus 20 from the techs, and then plus 20 from my my world skill.
Sounds right.
Okay, I did it.
You now have an SMG on a bipod because you are a mole ninja.
and now to put the Vox operated mod on it, which is rare, so it's a minus 20 plus the 40 from earlier, so that's a plus 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy into that.
Cool. So now you can yell at your gun and it will serve as a turret.
Yes.
Please do not emotionally abuse your gun. It is your raifu for laifu.
No, my raifu for laifu is the one.
I feel like actual emotional abuse would get the wrath of Eloa. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't want to piss off your white mage.
Gray
She's
mage?
definitely not a white mage.
She's a red mage, in fact.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm the white
All
mage.
you mages look the same to me.
Shut it, Diesel.
Give me a second. Need to pour me some more water.
Is it
Oh,
red
man,
mage?
I was just about to tell DCL about the glory that was first edition Warhammer Fantasy's fucking magic system.
Speaking of first edition magic system, I'm not even gonna get into Dark Heresies.
Yeah. So now let's talk about attaching bionics. You've got a very competent surgeon and a pretty damn competent tech slot, so all I really care about is recovery time. The recovery time from attaching a bionic and implant is 2d10 days minus your toughness bonus.
Can I improve that in any way with Medicae and or extended care?
Yes, I will let you make a Medicae test on each person, and each degree of success will reduce it by a further day. So,
Awesome.
who would like to go first with getting shit drilled in their heads?
I volunteer DCL.
Yeah, me first.
Alright. Then, Juno, make the Medicae test. Alright, so that's 3.9, so it goes up to 4. Graves, what is your toughness bonus?
It is plus
Say again, sorry?
3.
3. Okay, so then in that case, roll 2d10 minus 7.
Okay.
Roll low.
2d10 minus 7, you say?
Yep.
Two D10 minus 7. Hey!
So 1 day. That is the bare minimum.
Nice.
Who needs something installed next?
Let's see. Was it No, it was Snippy getting the Twitch mask.
It was?
I think we agreed on Baltus getting it. Or no, not Baltus. Nick getting it.
I know.
Alright.
Shocking. They're like, oh, give it to Bob. I love how at first it's like, give it to Bob so he doesn't have to use second power. But it's for a face. Give it to Snippy. Oh, okay. Alright.
You
No,
can use your power, and it shouldn't usually go that badly.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. Yeah.
Giving it to you so you didn't have to use your power was the joke. It's you can.
Oh, okay.
I honestly couldn't tell if it was a joke or not.
I didn't either, yeah.
Important question here. Did he actually agree to this?
Does it matter?
You know what? I don't know.
No. I remember it being like, I remember hearing a laugh.
I'm
but-
pretty sure he did, but also we're just gonna strap him down and do it, so it's fine.
You know what? Okay.
Hey, Doctor, we need you in here for a second to scream at something, bonk.
Yeah, if he wants to put a
doctor?
bomb
Wow.
collar on the mage, then we're gonna just give him a bonk. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. This is
He either agreed to it or it was agreed to for him.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your Medicaid, you know.
Nice.
Alright, so that's 5. So again, it's 2d10 minus 7.
Nice.
He's also out for just 1 day.
I'm such a good surgeon, you guys.
By the way, what did you put in Graves?
I just put in the Predator Vision Eye.
No, you did. You got the weapon.
No,
Am I-
we already just talked about how that doesn't work the way we thought it worked.
the MIU interface. Oh,
Yeah, that only
okay.
works for ranged weapons.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, did we put anything in? What did he choose in the end?
I guess it was a predator vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Alright. Does anyone else need anything shoved in their craniums?
Okay, so remind me what Twitch AUG implants do.
Those are the shit for reshaping your body when they are given the appropriate chemical impulses.
Huh.
You yeah. You do probably have the drugs you need for using.
Hmm. Either way, I don't think any of us need anything else. I mean, we're just giving DCL a bionic eye to replace his glass one. I think that's it.
Alright. And Eloa needed a proper one done. She can't do it herself though, but she can get it done by someone else. Juno, are you going to show up and nurse her?
Who what? Sorry?
Eloa,
Oh, right, yeah, she was getting stuff done. Sure, yeah. Let me do another test.
she still has biological components, much to her chagrin. And somehow you roll the best for her.
Yeah. See, she just gets lap pillows for like 2 days.
All right. One day. Just one. Nobody is actually going to be out for very long.
Wow. So yeah,
Okay.
one day for the recovery, and then 1 extra day for getting Ceiko back to full health. Oomph.
Yeah, Ceiko didn't actually get anything plugged in himself, so yeah. He would need to fully recover before getting shit plugged in, but
Aw. Well, since I already got you opened up.
I don't really need... Unfortunately, I don't need any more bonuses to sniping.
Yeah, I
Already got
got
5. I could go up to 60, but I can get that through a command test from Snips.
Have I boosted my willpower? I have not.
Also, DCL, please do make sure you review what a good quality bionic eye does for you in full.
Okay. I'm sorry, give me a second.
Oh, there was one thing I forgot to put on the list, but he had. He had an internal microbead.
Ooh.
Would anyone like a microbead inside their head?
What even is
Honestly, yes. A microbead
that's
is...
very useful, yeah.
Yeah, the... Microbead is what is the comm bead,
Yeah.
that? Okay.
which, yes, I kind of want that.
Oh my god.
But I'm pretty sure we should talk to Stray before...
We can have those implanted in our heads? But
Let's save that for later, because we've already been extremely lucky with this recovery time. Let's not push it.
oh yeah. I'm just looking for later what I might want to get done to myself.
Stray may just want that for herself, too.
Yeah.
Considering.
Oh, while we're looking stuff up to requisition, what was that about a psychic hood? Like, I understand that's like near unique, but
Is that an implant?
yes.
Well,
more or
it
less.
it includes it requires some cranial implants to be able to connect. The main fabric, the main thing of it can be taken off, but you still have a plug socket on the back of your skull for all eternity. Which is, not unusual.
Not that, yeah, that's not so bad. It's the fact that it's also like a hat that, like walking around with a hat that with the big eye on it. They're gonna go, that's it. That could be an Inquisitor right there, and then you see the thing behind him with the funny hat on. Oh, that's probably his pet sucker.
Yeah.
No. What is that thing about it being able to? Because I know it's not in any of the books. About it being able to prevent other psychic powers.
Yes. You can use your reaction to make a focus power test of your own, and your successes on that reduce the focus power of an enemy Ceiko.
Okay. That's. I'm still gonna think on it. I don't like wearing a hat.
It is fair.
Yeah, again, I'm the one who sort of likes to like change face and fucking just disappear and reappear randomly. Okay. Then I don't need to touch anyone with my psychic powers. That's good. That's good.
No, just for no reason, push a psychic shriek as hard as you can.
I'm sure nothing bad could happen.
Alright. So, normally I would press on here, but,
We are
We're-
missing a couple people.
yeah, Stray has had to leave, Snippy is a corpse, and Bob, you've got to go to bed, like, within a half hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, can bring this to a close for today as, a session of questioning, recuperation, and,
Dissection.
yeah. But, rather than closing out on all of you, I'm going to, just move away from the planet Moab. Further out into orbit and away from the center of the system, where, in a flash of light, a small vessel translates out of the warp. Move in on it and decide. You find a tall man, proudly wearing a rosette upon his chest, and one of the ship's crew turns to him. Lord Reeve, we've successfully arrived. We estimate time to planet of 16 hours. And that is where we will end. Now, XP. You did pretty well, but we didn't actually go the full length, so I'm going to give you 400.
Oh, right.
400 is still pretty good.
Or hundo good. Alright, well, I guess that'll do us. Thanks for tuning in and streaming YouTube, and we will see you tomorrow for 7D. Have a good one.